One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Hooker to throw right away. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Warriors 17.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Oh, boy. Christian McCaffrey shaken up. So hold everything here as they're going to take a look at him. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Let's go now.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hurry, hurry. Set.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. Oh, a nifty juke there.
That makes fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Ready. Snap, red. Ready.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch.
Come on, set. Red, yellow. Ready.
From midfield, here's Lance.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Ready.
So now
ready.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Set. Go.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 41. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Drill. 52. Hunt.
Play action, now it's Lance.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
97.
On first down, Lance. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Okay, ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
3-3.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Mitchell.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here's Lance. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Slot man moves right.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one is right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your as well. If you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Hooker's throw taken in by Chark.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Now Hooker. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
72 yards.
And the Lions are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And just shutting him off there.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
They're on the 19-yard line.
Ready up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another run with Mitchell.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
49ers 3.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Lance on the keeper, and he
probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Black shot. Set.
Shotgun now for Lance. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Here's Mitchell.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners are once again back in front.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 10-7.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive. The loss into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Hooker now on first down.
And incomplete on the deep ball. DJ Chark the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Throwing. Hooker. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36.
19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Hooker on first down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle,
Let's go
I don't know
now.
if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set, punt.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Hold the ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go.
Off the option, here's Gibbs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he returns this to the 22.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a runner facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. Lance looking to throw it. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Fight 60. Blaster.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
Here we go, set.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Mitchell. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, it's Lance. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that flag accepted. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. The Lance going to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ready, set.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Edo blue. Set.
Throwing now is Lance.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
49ers 10.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Past the 60, past the 60. Go check, go check.
Gibbs straight ahead. And now off to the races down the right side. He may go. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Patterson now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Lions 24, 49ers 10. Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that cuts the lead to 24-17. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Hooker. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Hooker from the gun on third down. That is caught.
There he goes, right side.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, 70 yards.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
The
right?
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On first down, Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On second down, here's Lance.
This will be caught. Judy. There he goes, left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ready?
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Hey.
Motion man is Schwartz. On second down, McCaffrey. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Well, we talked a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Now Moody for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 144 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship. And he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
In motion right, that's Williams. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
On the goal. 18, 5 years.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And in for the Lions, touchdown. DJ Chark with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Lions get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And a lead now up to 14.
49ers 24. Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa.
Now Lentz throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Cam Smith.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there he goes again. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Come on, set. Slide through. Set.
Lance going back to the air after the pick six.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Here's Lance.
At the 12-yard line.
And he rifles one incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
38.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 5.
Now Lance throwing on second down.
And it's caught. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Trey Lance
keeping it himself from a yard out.
and the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
49ers 31. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Now Hooker.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air.
even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Hooker now on first down. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Let's go.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Hooker to the air yet again. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well.
And he loses the football a second time. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a... to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Okay, ready?
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Hooker. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Gibbs into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go, but hit.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 31. Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Lance. And this is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Niners on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it. McCaffrey breaks through the contact. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
10 cycles.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Lance. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 84 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw, it's Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. So here's a 3rd and 14. And Lance now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
49ers, 38.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. Gibbs. 75 yards. And the Lions continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.